The sleek modern exterior of John Andrew Ford in Auckland, New Zealand is not a true reflection of the dealership's long history. John Andrew started selling motor cars in 1907, before Ford even arrived in the country. 10 years later, John Andrew became a Model T dealer, and the rest is history. Building on that legacy, dealer principal Paul Brown has invested in the dealership and the surrounding community.
Over the period of time that I've been here, we've completely redeveloped our facilities. We've now got state-of-the-art showroom, upgraded our service facilities. When I look back 6 years and what we've achieved at John Andrews, and I guess what I've achieved at John Andrews over that period of time, is we've grown the business.
Paul's a bit of a unique individual as a person that is very passionate about not only the automotive industry, but the community as a whole. And since we've been involved with John Andrews over the past 10 years, Paul has driven the dealership to be #1 for Ford in New Zealand, and certainly in the charity stakes, definitely #1.
Paul Brown has taken fundraising to new heights.
3, 2, 1, go!
As part of an event called Drop Your Boss, Paul bungee jumped off Auckland's iconic Sky Tower to raise money for the Graham Dingle Foundation. The organization runs programs throughout New Zealand to help kids keep on track, develop confidence, and set goals for the future.
Growing up, I was privileged to be able to experience the New Zealand outdoors and really get out there and do stuff, build confidence and my own self-esteem by just getting out and doing what kids do. Unfortunately, there's a lot of at-risk youth that just don't get those opportunities. So Graham Dingle Foundation really put their weight behind supporting those at-risk children.
John Andrew customers had a chance to contribute to the foundation during the Blue Oval Roadshow. For every test drive taken at the dealership, $50 was donated to the Graham Dingle Foundation. Despite the rainy weather, the dealership's one-day total, $1,500.
Funding is incredibly difficult. There's a lot of competition out there for funding. And to find somebody like Paul who just stepped up, and in fact, he gave us more than we asked for, is very unusual. I know that Paul really wants to make a difference in the lives of our children and young people in New Zealand, and he's really doing that.
For the past 10 years, Paul Brown has been making a difference for children fighting cancer by raising money for Camp Quality.
We're an organisation that provides camps for children living with cancer. It's where these children can have a little bit of normality for a little bit of time, try to get them away from the regimentation of what they do with their treatments and the hospitalisation that they have to go through and the trauma that the cancer provides to them and their family.
The dealership supports the camp's annual Family Day and more recently hosted a black-tie dinner and auction that raised $250,000, the most successful Camp Quality fundraising event in New Zealand.
Paul and the team at John Andrew have made an amazing difference to Camp Quality. But what they're providing to us, as well as the funds, it's the exposure to their clientele, to the corporate world that they live in. So that exposure has helped us raise our profile, helped us get the message out there to the world that we've got to sell this message to about what we do at Camp Quality. So Paul's dedication to what he does to help us is just amazing.
As the father of 2 daughters, Paul Brown believes every child deserves an opportunity to thrive. He's used his dealership success to transform young lives throughout Auckland. You might say Paul is ready to drop everything for a cause he believes in.
The New Zealand market's going so well at the moment, and that's benefiting us as the largest Ford dealer. That in itself creates an opportunity for us to really, to give back, and to me it's about doing the right thing. And we do have a corporate responsibility, and I have personal responsibility as the leader of this team to make sure that we create an environment to give back.